This past week, I thought that I was being like newly creative. Like I was gonna do this new pendulum painting, something I never tried before. It's gonna be my first time trying this different style of painting. I've painted a few things before. I painted regular white walls. I painted just random things on canvases, but I just wanted to do something a little different because I saw somebody else on Instagram do it. And I thought, well, why don't I try this out? And as I was doing the painting, I realized, man, this isn't the only creative thing I've done. Like I've done other creative things. We've built a gym. We've put the lights up. If you've seen one of those videos, I figured out a way to do that. And I realized even further back than that, man, I've been doing creative or building things for a long time. Like the whole house that we live in currently is a building or creation that we thought up with our builder, and it was a year-long process of designing it, and then there's another year-long process of just building the entire thing. And then like when I was building my gym, that took a little bit of time too, and a little bit of just creative juices to figure out, okay, well, what equipment do I want? Where do I want to place it? How do I want to arrange it? I just had been more creative than I thought I had been being. So as I paused and thought about it just a little bit more, man, like my entire life has been in some way, shape, or form creative. My previous job right before I became a stay-at-home dad, I was a communications director at a church. And what I did there was make a lot of video, which is something that I learned on my own, as how to create video and just do fun things with a video camera, whether it be pictures or just making fun videos. I'll show you some of those right now. I was doing that. I wasn't like ever thought, hey, I'm a creative person, or like I like to build. I never thought about those things. My previous job before that, I worked for a satellite company, and I had to build a team. I had to build a community, and I had to build people up. Like a lot of those people, while they were already good at their jobs, I had to help make them even better. And we were the number 1 or number 2 office for 5 years in a row out of like 160 something offices. Creating a building has been something that, even 13 years ago I was doing. But even further back than that, when I think about it, even creating kids is building or creating something. Me thinking about that, like my entire life, all the way back until I was in second grade, I was, drawing things and playing with Legos and just building. I remember when I think I was like 11 years old, or maybe a little bit younger, probably about 11, 10. We had mice in our house, and I was trying to get rid of them because I thought, well, I have a way to maybe catch them and get rid of them out of the house. And I made this like mouse trap out of Legos, where when the mouse went in and bit this string, like this guillotine trap door basically came down and closed off the mouse inside of the trap. And I caught like 3 or 4 mice in our house doing that. So like, again, creation and building has just been a part of me throughout my whole life. And then when I think about it even further, maybe building and creating is a part of all of us. Maybe it's something that's just in us that we do. Because you think about it, the people that we like, or the people that we admonish, or the people that we hold to high esteem, are people that have created or built something. You think about athletes, they've created a body or built a body that has an amazing ability to do things that most of us can't do. Or architects that build these extravagant buildings that, grab our attention, and whether it be sculptures or even art, all these things. When someone raises a child and that child becomes somebody great, there are always things that people are like, man, like that's what I want to do, or they hold them in high esteem. And the people that we don't hold in high esteem, and the people that we don't necessarily look up to, are the people that destroy things and burn things and break things and destroy relationships and break relationships apart. But the ones that we esteem high are the ones that can maintain a relationship and the ones that can bring people together. But then I thought, maybe it's because we are made in God's image. I was reading in Genesis in the very beginning, and it talks about how God basically made the entire earth and created everything and built it all. And if the very first thing that he did, it says in the Bible, was create and build this world and this entire universe that we live in. Maybe we like to build and we like to create things because our Creator did it first and we're made in His image. Take a moment and think of all the things that you've built, whether it be an amazing friendship or a work of art, or maybe a body, your bodybuilding and making yourself stronger. There's a lot of things that are considered in that bracket of creation or being creative or even building. And I would encourage you just to take note that, hey, we are all made in God's image, and because we're made in God's image, we should create as well.